EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for February 10th, 2022. A lot to discuss in this video. We're going to get to all of it. First and foremost, we have the Thursday video forecast sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Join the Unlimited Car Wash Club for just $13.95 per month. It's the only place where weather doesn't matter, and you can wash your car or truck as often as you like for one low monthly rate, which is a great deal in the wintertime because you get all the grime from the road all over your vehicle before and after a storm, and it just kind of lingers and lingers all over the roads, and you just wash your car and now it's dirty again, right? Well, now you can wash your car as often as you like during a calendar month for one low monthly rate and not have to worry about breaking the bank. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, proud sponsors of the Thursday forecast video. Okay, so today we have a cold front moving through the region. It's going to be a very weak front, okay? And this is with this area of low pressure that is sitting off to our north. There's just a weak little front here that's going to be diving through the area. It's not really going to do too much in terms of precipitation. I can't rule out that in our far northwestern areas you might get a stray passing snow shower. It's probably not going to accumulate, though, because you're going to have temperatures above freezing there. Look at the temperatures today. 40 to 52 is the spread from northwest to southeast. A pretty good spread there, and that's because the cold front is not going to get through our southeastern areas until later today. So it'll allow that warm air to ride ahead of that frontal boundary during the day today, okay? This is just a temporary thing, though. It's not going to last. You're going to have temperatures right back into the mid 40s to mid 50s for highs here on Friday, but we are expecting mostly sunny skies here during the day on Friday. Then we turn our attention to what comes after, okay? First, the stage is going to be set by this cold front that's going to move through, and it's most likely to come through on late Friday night or early Saturday, okay? So there may be a passing rain shower with that as that does so. That would be later on Friday night or perhaps early Saturday, but then after that, we have just mostly cloudy skies Friday night and Saturday for most areas, and no precipitation, but our far northwestern areas can get into a stray shower. That's all there is to it. So that's the cold front. This sets the stage for the cold air to come in. So the temperatures here for the next couple of days, today you see is 40 to 52, tomorrow 45 to 54. We'll be even warmer on Saturday, even though you're going to have mostly cloudy skies. And temperatures we're projecting for high in Philadelphia on Saturday of 58 degrees. So it's going to be very warm. A lot of places in the 50s for highs on Saturday. So how are you going to get snow the very next day? Well, that happens. And the reason it does that is this cold front is setting the stage for that. So this is going to drop temperatures considerably from Saturday to Sunday. We're going to have about a 20-plus degree temperature drop from one day to the next. And it doesn't matter that it was warm the day before. It can still snow and still stick on all road surfaces on Sunday if it does, in fact, snow. Okay? It's still an if. It's still I would say this is not kind of getting moved out of the winter storm signal and moving over to an actual storm now. I think there's a better chance that something actually occurs with this. But for where is still in question, and to what extent is still in question. Okay? Where the trend has been to bring this, like we showed in yesterday's video, it's not really about the low position. The low position is very weak, and it's very far to the east here. But you get this snow across those same familiar areas that has been targeted this entire winter. You do get some snow in the interior, but it's not really that much, not really noteworthy. It's not until you get down here to far southeastern Pennsylvania, central and southern New Jersey, and Delaware, and parts of Maryland here that get into several inches of snow. This is not a big storm, as you can see. Just offshore, there's a low center right here, but it's only 1,012 millibars. That's rather weak. So why are we getting snow on the northwest side here this far away from the area of low pressure with such a weak low that far offshore? Well, the reason is actually not tied to the low itself. It's actually tied to the incoming trough that is behind it. And the position and speed and strength of this trough is going to dictate how much snow falls and for whom, and what areas are going to get hit with that snowfall. So this is something we're going to be narrowing down over the next couple of days. We would not be putting out any kind of snow map for this until Friday late afternoon. Will be our first map calls for this and discussion on weather alerts. So we're still a little bit away from that. So we're just monitoring trends here over the next 24 to 36 hours until that point. European model this evening, the 18Z run is doing something similar, and it has it right over those general same areas. This is just starting. It runs out of runs out of range anyway at hour 90, which is early Sunday morning. So the general time frame for this has moved up a little bit. It's now late Saturday night and at least the first half of Sunday, but maybe most of the day on Sunday, depending on how this works out. So that's your general time frame. So yesterday we were narrowing down a 24-hour period. Now we're kind of narrowing it down to about maybe about a 12 to 18-hour period. Okay, it's not going to be snowing that entire time, but you're going to have an opportunity for snow during that time window, and we'll continue to narrow that down as we get a little bit closer and know what the exact track of this is. So again, weak offshore low, same thing, really weak offshore low on the European model, but yet you're still getting snow in those same areas. Why is that? Well, you have to actually go up to the upper levels. Okay, this is the jet stream level. And the upper level jet in this case has a jet streak, which is very noticeable here by these bright colors. And this jet streak is sitting right over these areas right here. And at the same time, this low is sitting out here. So it's pretty far offshore and it's relatively weak. But because of the presence of this jet streak here, it's actually an area of intense lift and rapidly rising motion. So this where this area of best forcing is right in here. Right under that, you get precipitation, and it falls in the form of snow because you are getting these temperatures in place at that time that are going to be conducive for snowfall. Again, this is not going to be turn it into a big blizzard or a big storm here. This is not that. However, you can get several inches of snow in our southeastern areas. Under that area is a greatest lift, and you can get a quick 2 to 4, 3 to 6 inch snowfall in these areas that are highlighted with the heavier amounts of precip. Areas further north and west, kind of the same deal as last night when I was doing the video. Looks like maybe an inch or two, and that's it, or up to 2 inches. It doesn't look like it's going to be too much in the interior unless we see changes with that upper level trough coming behind it. If it's a little bit faster or slower, we'll determine whether this goes southeast or northwest. Okay, there still is time for that. Again, just looking at trends here over the next 36 hours is all we're doing. We're not committing to areas or amounts, but this is trying to give you a general idea of what you could possibly expect. Why is this important? Well, that's Super Bowl Sunday. And a lot of people, even though your teams might not be in it, may or may not, I'm not sure. That's not really relevant. The fact is that it's a big travel day for people going to parties. Super Bowl parties are still a thing. So, if you're trying to plan around that, you don't want people going to a party and then having to travel to get there in the snow or leave from the party in snow. That's not a good thing, especially at night. So that's an important day. Okay, and the very next day, of course, is Valentine's Day. So many people are celebrating it over this weekend. So there's a lot of things going on there. Okay, so we just want to make sure we stay on top of this. Moving this forward, though, after this moves away, Monday is going to be a partly cloudy day, very cold day. Temperatures not getting out of the 20s in some interior areas. But we will have partly cloudy skies here on Monday, and then mostly sunny skies on Tuesday with high pressure sitting right over top of the region. We start to get a little bit milder, not much, but a couple degrees. So we go from maybe upper 20s to lower 30s for highs here on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, we have a system passing off to our north, so it's going to invite some warm air advection back in from the southwest, and temperatures are going to increase here by about 10 degrees from Tuesday to Wednesday next week, but we're still expecting partly cloudy skies at that time. So we're going to continue to watch this system very closely. There's a lot of possibilities with this, and we're far from settled on what this is going to do or where it's going to hit exactly, but growing confidence now that there's going to be some parts of our area hit. It does not mean eastern Pennsylvania. EPAWA does not stand for anything like it used to. It is not. We cover the eastern two-thirds of Pennsylvania, all of New Jersey, all of Delaware, and northern and the eastern shore of Maryland. So there are certainly impacts within our region that will be felt, we think, and we'll continue to monitor that and give you the latest over the next couple of days. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martus. That is your outlook for February 10th, 2022. Have a great Thursday.